Now let's move on to the third item within the authorization topic, roles. You can think of roles as user-defined database level authorities. You first create a role and grant different privileges to it. Then you can grant revoke a role to a user or group in the same way you grant revoke a database. Level authority to a user group. Let's take a look at the example. First, you create the role tester. Then you grant the privilege select on the table staff to role tester. And another select on the table department to the same role tester. Once the role tester has those privileges, you are going to grant the role tester to user Raul and user Jean. The last statement shows you the same thing, but this time it shows you revoking role user Jean. Let's now move on and talk about the public group. The public group is a special group in DB2 where every member the group is a user from the operating system. So let's say if I'm right now working on Windows or Linux and I create a new operating system user, immediately that new operating system user will be part of the public group. The public group by default has several privileges. Connect, create tables, implicit schema, bind, add, etc. So what does this mean? If I right now go to Windows or Linux and I create a user, that user can immediately connect to a database because public by default, as said before, has connect privilege. If you don't like to allow any of these privileges to public at all, you can revoke these privileges as shown using these revoke statements or create a database with the restrictive option. Let's now talk about views and how they can help with security. Using views, you can provide granular access to your data, and it's very easy to set up as shown in this slide. So in the example, you have a table with 5 columns. The last one contains the salary column. Since this is sensitive information, you don't want all users to see it. Therefore, you can create a view that omits this column. Next, you grant access to the user to this view and revoke access from the user to the base table.